married, but if I do get married, it's gonna be what I want and not what the man wants.
This dude, how much money would you like him to make a year?
Over 60 million.
Wait, you say 60 million?
Yeah, 5 to 60.
You heard it correctly. You heard it correctly. This young lady, she wants a $60 million a year man. But I just make coin rings. I can't afford that. Just too much money. I'm not the high value man that this young lady wants. But what can you do about that? Is that realistic for the average person, or that person just out of your league? Should you judge a person based off their preference or what they want? I don't think so. A person should get and ask for what they want. The issue is, can they receive it? That's the thing that we have to calculate, right? So when I saw this clip on SOS as part of Valuetainment, I thought, man, this is just totally amazing that a person would say, if I get married, I want my husband to make $60 million a year. Is that unrealistic? What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Now, as I was examining this, I was saying, maybe it's not unrealistic. There are people, there's a group of men out there making a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. And just because I'm not making that much money, who am I to stop a young lady who wants that dream? Now, if you sit down and think about it, I've looked at some people that we may know out that makes $60 million a year. Now I was like, I know I don't. I barely bring over $70,000 a year. So you talking about 60 million? What? Absolutely amazing. So in my little research, bam, I pulled up a list. This list here is a group of basketball players, all from Steph Curry down to LeBron James, all bringing in a nice chunk of change a year. Now, that young lady could easily go over to the NBA and find an eligible bachelor. It's no problem at all. She'd be able to find one. You know, she's a beautiful young lady. And she could find someone, you know, LeBron James is taken. You also know that Steph Curry is taken. Ayesha Curry was not playing that, but he's close to a $60 million a year. And now, along with his endorsements, he's clearing 60 million easily. Now, we all know Ayesha is not letting Steph go unless he comes in looking like this. Okay? I'm just telling you, Ayesha Curry is not leaving Steph Curry unless he comes in looking like this. Okay? So we don't have to worry about Steph. We don't have to worry about Steph, Ayesha. That young lady is not going to maybe take Steph away from Ayesha Curry. But she said if she gets married, she wants a man who makes $60 million a year. Now, I'm not one who tells a person what they can or cannot do. So it's amazing. Now, on today's show, we're going to examine this a little bit more. She wants a man who makes $60 million a year, but I make coin rings, so I'm definitely out of it, okay? I do have a coin ring to make at the workbench today. We're going to do a childhood favorite. You're going to definitely like this coin ring. It's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes, but we're going to start off with some memes that I found on the internet, you know, because I love searching Instagram, Facebook, and everything. But as I was looking at this clip, which I'm going to share again for those who did not see the opening, I thought it was pretty interesting. On the episode of SOS, it's part of Valuetainment, you know, the show with Bet David. Pretty good show. They got a little branch off that talks about relationships, money, and everything. So this clip came from there. This young lady stated what she wanted in her husband. So let me share that again.
Won't get married, but if I do get married, it's gonna be what I want and not what the man want.
This dude, how much money would you like him to make a year?
Over 60 million.
Wait, you say 60 million?
Yeah, 5 to 60.
Is that impossible? It's not. Let me tell you how. I'm going to show you 2 examples that I found online. Basically 3. I shared to you. There's a list of eligible basketball players. Of course, not Steph, definitely not LeBron. Other basketball players that make close to $60 million a year. So she can go there. But if you don't want to go to an athlete, or you think that an everyday woman cannot bag a $60 million man, let's talk about one of the CEOs. We have a CEO here who makes $100 million a year. Because you gotta go where the millionaires are. And the woman has to go right to spots where men like the CEO of companies such as Peloton, Pinterest, and Hertz each brought in more than $100 million last year. Now, Michael Rapino, the CEO of Live Nation and Sanford Kratz, he brought in $100 million. Let's talk about this. You know where he met his wife? If anyone knows, let me know in the chat. Give you 1 second. You know what I'm saying? Just like Kevin Hart said, help me come up with the answer. Michael Rapino met his wife on a set of a commercial that he was doing. An everyday actress was in the right place in the right time, and Michael bagged the wife. Okay? Go check it out. You can go get a picture of his wife. Michael Rapino. Okay. Also, you have other people on that list that make pretty good money. Now, Tim Cook, I don't know if he's married. You know, he's the CEO of Apple. And many more people I found. Now, I was also looking online, and I saw this gentleman who got this government contract. You may have heard of him. Isaac Barnes. Isaac Barnes was a Marine. He served in the military. But when he left the military, he wound up doing government contracts. 39-year-old Black entrepreneur makes history. He was awarded $13.4 billion for a defense contract. Now, that doesn't make him a billionaire, but he is running a firm, and he's going to make some money one day. Soon, I'm sure he'll be making $60 million a year. But fortunately, he found a beautiful woman, Track Baby. Anyone who knows Track Baby from IG, she's a football player, pretty talented, very popular. You can look her up on IG, Track Baby. They just got married recently. Here they go. She found her a high-value man, grabbed him up, and now they happily ever after. Look at them there. So it's all possible, guys. I'm just saying it's possible for some lucky woman to stumble across an opportunity to meet a man who makes $60 million a year. I know a lot of people was like, she's delusional. Okay? She is delusional. There's no way that this woman here can find a guy making $60 million a year. I'm just saying there's people out there. There's a possibility that she could. Let's look at it one more time.
Won't get married, but if I do get married, it's gonna be what I want and not what the man want.
This dude, how much money would you like him to make a year?
Over 60 million.
Wait, you say 60 million?
Yeah, 5 to 60.
Sensational. As my man Fabulous would say, definitely sensational. Now, like I said, I'm a lowly coin ring maker. I'm in the medical field, but nowhere near $60 million a year. So I guess I'll just be single. Okay. I'll be single too. To this day, I'll be single. But as I said before, guys, I will be making a coin ring later on in this. I just wanted to talk about this clip I found on SOS Pretty cool. I thought, like, you know what? Instead of ragging a young lady saying it's not going to happen or it's highly unlikely, it can happen. A person can stumble across love, and that person they fall in love with and marry could be making $60 million a year. I'm just saying it's possible. It is possible. Okay, so the next segment is me going to IG and finding some memes. And last live stream I did last night. It is I call it a silent stream. Now I'm trying to get my watch hours, and anyone who has a YouTube channel knows it's very difficult to get people to stay put and watch your content. I'm just trying to get people. So when you see me do a live stream and it's solid, I'm just going to play one of my videos, something from my playlist, for maybe 1 hour to 2 hours every night. I'm at work, so I can't really converse with the chat, but I'm going to have my live stream plan. It's just going to be something simple. It's going to be silent. I'm going to be working. I'm just asking people to do one thing for me, a group of things. Comment, hit the like button, and stay for a while. And if you like me, I need you get my watch hours. That's all I want you to do. Help me get my watch hours and just watch the silent stream until I find out a more clever way in order to do a long stream in order to gain these hours. I think it does work. Years ago, people used to do sleep streams or just, ways to gain hours. So I'm gonna try it and see how it works out. Okay. So go to the comments. We got Doug Harding in the house. Thanks, Doug. I appreciate you coming in. Let's go. Thank you, Doug, for coming in. I appreciate you, man. Doug is a definitely big supporter of my channel. Comes in, leaves a comment. He did come in last night. Thank you so much for coming in. I seen David Carlisle, Holla at Dre. I seen like 6 other people. Power Food family came in. I'll be doing the same thing tonight. So I appreciate you, Doug, for coming in, man. Always showing support to me. Definitely got a lot of love for you. Today, I'll be going over some more things I've seen on YouTube. So, and also IG, which is some cool memes, things that make me laugh, that I think that would make you laugh as well. I stumbled across this one with the young lady on this guy's page, and he also had this one here that I want to share. So it's something to laugh at. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me tell you something. I could not, if I had hair, because I don't got hair. So it's nothing that this barber could have done to mess me up. You know what I'm saying? But if I had hair, it's no way I would let a blind barber touch my beard or the top of my head. So when I saw that meme, I thought it was pretty funny. So I said, you know what? Let's share it. So this part of the live stream, guys, I call it the community report, is when I go into YouTube and go check out some of my favorite channels. So this is what we're going to do. All right. So this week I was looking through YouTube and I found something pretty interesting. I started looking at coins under the microscopes. So I received this Tom Love a couple months ago, and I started looking at my coins under the microscope. The one thing I love about this is that it has this nice screen, LED, and also you can put it to your computer, so it can also show on your screen as well. So when I was started doing this, I thought it was pretty cool. I started seeing a lot of channels do it, and it was a good way to examine your coins for errors and other valuable stuff. So varieties and errors is what you call it. But I also had this microscope. This is one I had some time ago, but minus the screen. I found this video from Coin Help You, and he made some sense, because the reason my channel got so many subscribers last year was because I started doing errors and varieties, and people love that, the ability to find a coin that may be worth a lot of money, right? But if you're not careful, you'll be saying anything is valuable. And one thing that Coin Help You did, I had to share, because I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't give out bad information, because I've received a whole bunch of emails from one of my videos. I got over 700,000 views in this video, and I didn't want people to think that I was scamming them, because a lot of stuff about errors and varieties I don't know. But because of channels like this, he holds you accountable, and not just hold you accountable, he also shows you what you can do in order to be more proficient in finding and searching for errors and coins. Okay, so let me share this from Coin Help, and let me know what you think in the comments.
Stop everything that you're doing right now. If you are searching rolls and all that stuff, stop. Don't buy a microscope. You know, I know some of these can cost 20 bucks. You can spend $100. You can spend $500 on a microscope. Don't do it. Stop searching rolls. Don't go to the bank and get rolls. I mean, don't look at another coin, because you need this. And I can't overstate it that you need the book. The reason, and I'm going to show you a little bit about this book here. And he has a site over here on Facebook called Joe Cronin's Mint Errors Explained. And you have some of the top guys commenting in here and helping people with their coins. I know I have my own groups, but this guy, I mean, what he accomplished with this book, and I've sold it before and I've sold out before, is amazing. And we're going to look at it a little bit because I want to show you. But let's talk about me a little bit here.
Yes. So that video, I'm going to put inside the description below, because he talks about that book. And hey, Adam Jams, how you doing? He also shared this book here. Adam Jams talks about Get Yourself a Cherry Picker Guide. I heard about that book, and I don't have one, but I will pick one up. So I appreciate you offering, telling me about that. But what he was saying was absolutely right, because when I start searching, I start looking at different pages, different people's IG, YouTube, and everybody felt like they found something with an error, especially from the 2022. You had the drooling George, you had the pimple on the nose, you had the gash in the behind the neck, or the neckline of the George Washington on the obverse side. So when everyone thought they had a gold mine, but what they just realized that not all coins are going to make you instantly rich, right? But what he was stressing was that you have to have some type of knowledge of what can happen at the mint and what is really an error. And just from watching his videos, and he's helped me a lot, going to my local coin shop, realizing that, hey, it's some things I need to know, because I've seen some things. He showed me some real errors, and he even at my coin shop. I don't want to say where, because he told me that this is like something that really shows a lot of conflict inside the coin community. At one time, they believed that the one of the mints had a employee that was making errors on purpose. Now, that right there is pretty amazing. And if anyone's ever caught doing that, you'll be in jail for making errors on purpose. On purpose. So you have to keep that in mind, that these things could have happened. So a lot of errors that people found from this particular mint, they realized that it was occurring only at this mint. So it was something that was not right. So I learned a lot, but when I'm able, I will get this Cherry Pickers book, and also the book Explained from the Coin Help You site. So I'm just saying that you have to be real careful. So that's one of the things that I picked up this week from my YouTube visits. So that's one thing in the community. Another thing I wanted to share was another one of my favorite channels, and he's also been inside the chat, Holla at Dre. Holla at Dre is trying to get more subscribers. He has an excellent channel. What he does, he talks about his travels to Italy. He's been to Tahiti, which is his new video, and he has this cool video on his channel about this car collection from the Prince of Monaco. Check it out. This is a clip for it. So let's check out Holla at Dre.
The heck? I wouldn't try that. They gave it to me for free. Man, it's hot in here, man, I tell you. He has a lot of cars. This is a Prince Monaco's collection.
And we got Dre at like 357 subscribers. Even though we want Dre to get 300 more subscribers. So if you like channels that talks about travel, he does a detailed job. Go get him out of the 300s. We want him to get him to 500 to 600 subscribers before the end of the month, because he shares a lot of the details of going to like Venice, the Colosseums, where the gladiators roamed. He even did the Pompeii. You know what I'm saying? To where the the volcano erupted and burned the whole city. People were left behind in this lava of rocks of lava. It's an amazing story he shows in his channel. So go check out Holla at Dre. I'm gonna leave his channel also in the description below. Okay, so it's another way that we can go by and support the live streams, and we can support the videos of others. And if you have a video that you would like to share with me, that I can put on my live stream and just get the word out, because every little thing helps. Every little shout out helps, So that's what I have no problem in sharing my platform with that. So, okay. So if you like to help this channel in any form of way, hit that like button, guys. All right. Make sure that you comment on the videos, share the videos. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can hit the Cash App at $JTCoinRings, and any donation is appreciated. Any donation, it helps me to keep my prices at a competitive rate, also for my giveaways, and also the things that I do in the community to help other channels out. It kind of cuts the cost, but donate any way you feel. But if you just want to sit down and watch my videos, sit down and like them, comment, share them, or purchase a coin ring at JTCoinRings.com. You can go to my website and check out the coins and the pendants that I have at that time. I'll be putting down at the bottom of this the pendant or the buy today, which is the $25 buy. You'll get a 90% silver heart pendant made from a JFK half dollar. Okay, that will be in the description below at the end of this video. Okay, so that's enough of that advertisement. Let's go back to some parts of the community. Two channels that I love is Beautiful Lies with El Guapo and the lead attorney. Now, as I said, donations, donations, donations. I love donating to my favorite channels. So especially if you monetize, because I know how hard it is in order to get monetized. So I got a clip from the Beautiful Lies and the lead attorney talking about contributions. And this is one.
The JTCoinRings in the building. Now you talk about Marie, lead JTCoinRings has been with me way before I could get a super chat. He is my Baltimore brethren. Okay. And he always comes through. He always shows love. And this may not be a big deal to you, but this brother actually just got his passport and he won it through a contest on another channel's contest. So that motivated me. We're actually giving away 2 passports and 2 global entries and clears here on Beautiful Lies to people that don't have it. Yeah. And look, I said I would do a passport and everybody donated and gave enough money for another passport, the clear and the global. Yeah. You know what?
Let me say this too, because you mentioned JTCoinRings. JTCoinRings was sending me these super chats probably when you had like 0 subscribers. You know, when I talk about Marie, sometimes I conflate the word longest with, you know, most consistent, because Marie is absolutely my most consistent supporter all time, hands down. But JTCoinRings and Solomon Kennard, especially JTCoinRings.
Shout out to Solomon Kennard. Yeah,
man. They were back then when I had like 7 subscribers, man. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to clear that up, because I do sometimes conflate the longest with the most consistent. But JTCoinRings, he was there from the start, man, way back in the day.
I call him Baltimore's finest, man. That's my man, 50 grand right there. And his channel is cool as hell. How many people, black people, do you know that are making, you know, jewelry out of exotic coins? Yeah, it's so dope. Yeah. So it's so dope. So shout out to JTCoinRings. My friend, you get the blue flame. Shout out to Atlanta and the blue flame.
Yes, Lord.
So there you go. The support is both ways, guys. Some of my favorite channels, I kind of love channels when they just start out, because I remember when I first started out, and Eli from Urban Lifestyle, my homeboy, you know, that's Eli. Oh, hold up, wait a second. 1 second. Oh, that's Eli, and that's me. We had a show called Silver Talk, and when I started out as a subscriber. I would watch Eli's channel. Now, when this was around before Yankee Stackins got big, Silver Dragons got big, he was still Silver Baggins. Empire, Precious Metals was, you know, Stacking Stormtrooper. We had Clever Coin. We still had Uncle Sal. So when I came into the stacking community, I came in just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. You can have your own channel. And I just found my niche of making rings out of coins, right? But I always love, you know, contributing to channels and watching them grow. And as El Guapo from Beautiful Lies said, that I was there when he had like 500 subscribers. Now today, 50,000 plus. You have the lead attorney. We found him early on, loving his content. Now he's at 300,000 subscribers. I just love content and content creators here on YouTube. So when I say support goes a long way, because it never goes unrecognized. Like, you know, when I do that solid stream last night and see my man Doug Harding there. When I do the stream and I see Adam Jam, and Adam Jam supports me by, you know, purchasing coin ring. You don't know what that did. I said did at that time because it was slow. And he came into my chat. He came into my my community post, and he said, I need to buy some rings. We worked out a deal and it may happen. These things keep small channels going and also help, to keep, money in pockets, because, YouTube and working and everything. So when people support the channel and support my work, let me tell you something. I absolutely appreciate you. And I thank you for, coming in and doing what you do. And if any way that I can help you, any way that can help you, let me know, and I can be there to help with your giveaways on your shows, anything, and I appreciate everyone's support. David Carlisle comes in, holds down the fort when he comes in, and is a great moderator. So, and I'll help you. So I'm having fun with my stream deck. I put some new sounds on them this week, and I'm glad to use them. I hope you hear them because I can hear them in my ear. So I hope they transfer and be heard also on the live stream. If not, then I just screwed up again. Struggle streaming 101. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, remember I have a coin ring to make before I go to work. So I have a coin ring to make. It won't take me too long to do. I'll be down there in a few. The next thing I want to do is talk about one more thing. I think I talked about everything so far about the community, the 2 channels that I watch. One thing I was motivated about, because I found out I didn't know about this business and all of this bad business that it was, that people in the community knew about. Like, I understand that people were overworked, people weren't paid. I know they exploited taxes, but I found some type of motivation in watching this channel, Motiversary. It's called Business Motiversary, I think. Anyway, this is a clip from it, and I wanted to share a little bit of it. It's pretty. It's not that long. Let me see. It's not that long. I may not share it. I might not share it. But what I will do, I'm going to go downstairs and get ready to make this ring. So it's not too long. For those in the chat, I appreciate you. Hit the like button. We are 32 minutes in this live stream so far. And but that's what I want. Let me share it. It's called Amazon Business Motiversary. Let's check it out, because I think the story is still intriguing, that someone can start a business and move forward. Now, in the spirit of what I started off with, we know this man was divorced and his wife got a big chunk of that wealth. She helped build that company, I'm sure. She's with him again. So she's a billionaire from it. So another opportunity for a lady that we started off with could meet a man who makes 60 million plus. Just not me, because hey, I just make coin rings and work at a hospital and make minimum wage. Not minimum wage. What you call it? The middle class, which is fading. Is non-existent anymore. I have enough to keep some juice in my cup and a hot meal on my plate, I guess. Okay. All right. So this is this little clip that I'm about to share, and then I'll meet you downstairs at the workbench.
I was working at a financial firm in New York City with a bunch of very smart people, and I had a brilliant boss I much admired. I went to my boss and told him I was going to start a company selling books on the internet. He took me on a long walk in Central Park, listened carefully to me, and finally said, "That sounds like a really good idea, but it would be an even better idea for someone who didn't already have a good job."
All right, pretty simple. Now, I wish I could make the holes a little bit bigger because then I could keep the whole face of Chucky. So go here. All right. You got the center there. Now around around the coin, it says where a kid can be a kid. Okay, it's pretty cool. You can't see it now because it's so small. But you know the next step is to deburr. We have to deburr. All right, so what I want to do is get my little trusty deburring tool. And just all I want to do is remove the excess right here. Just like so. Make sure nice and smooth. And this is my Chuck E. Cheese coin ring, where a kid can be a kid. There we go. Remove that in there. And now all I want to do now is take some sandpaper. So let me find a nice grit. I found a 320 grit. And just like so. All I want to do is go right in the center. Smooth that area out. Make sure it don't fall out my hand. Okay, let me see, can I find my live stream so I can read the comments if there are any. Let me see here. Videos. Live streams. Shows all my old ones. What's going on with this right here? My Wi-Fi. Can't find my live stream for the day. I hope I'm not recording. That's different. There we go, just like so. I don't know why my live stream not showing up. Okay, now the next step I want to do is find a perfect hole. There you go. So what I want to do is heat that baby up. Anneal. Now, the reason why I picked the video I showed, the Jeff Bezos Amazon story, I know there's a lot of controversy when it comes down to that man. But one thing I do like is that, thinking of a dream starting in a garage and making it one of the most successful businesses ever. Now, the man has evaded a lot of taxes and all stuff like that, and the working conditions and stuff. But I look at it like a little motivation from starting a business from scratch. Now, there's no way that I could say that that my business can be as big as Amazon. I would not be that naive to say, but the fact of starting a business, being passionate about it, keep moving, even though you don't see the results you want, just keep on moving. Things happen, and I'm testament to that. Definitely testament to that. Oh, this slipped. I gotta fix it again. It slipped. How did it slip? Let me see. Okay, let's see. Can I fix this? If I put it in, it kind of slipped. How did it do that? I don't know. How can I fix this? Let's see. Let's see, can I fix it? Okay. All right. So what happened was it kind of slipped, and when it slipped, it moved kind of funny. Let me see, can I put it in there a little bit more? All right. Sometimes that's what happens. You just gotta move it over. Let me find another washer. Okay, let me see, can I put it in this one? What happened was it slipped and it caused it to bend a little bit. I've never seen that happen before. Let me try it again. Okay, that's a little better. That fold was a little better. So what I got to do now is anneal it again and then see, can I bend it a little further. Sometimes if it's not positioned correctly, it will actually slip, and that's what happened. I made this ring, this Chuck E. Cheese one, into a chain. Matter of fact, it's right here. I made it into a pendant. So this right here is a Chuck E. Cheese token as well, made like a heart pendant. Okay. So I definitely make these for kids. I would coat this probably with a nice jewelry coat so it wouldn't fade. And I have that clear. I did it on a ring, a Susan B. Anthony ring this week. Put a nice little silver plate over top of it. And over the silver plate, I wind up also putting over the clear polish. First time me doing it on a ring. But it's nothing but fingernail polish, guys. But they got me. They put jewelry polish on it. Voila. I bought it. So here we go. We finally did that. We finally made it cone shape after me fixing it. And you know me, I like to anneal before I bend the metal and stretch the metal. Pretty simple. You know, sometimes you get into some hiccups. You just keep it moving, figure out a way to fix the problem, and then go. So move this old paper, and put some new shop towel, one of man's greatest inventions. Place that right there to protect the detail in the inside. All right. Go here, and all you want to do is stretch, and turn. Stretch and turn. Stretch and turn. When you feel some resistance, heat it up again. Okay? Heat it up again. Just like so. Heat it up again. Okay, heat it up again. Okay, it's stretching pretty good. As you see, it's starting to form there. But what I'm going to do is add a little more heat to it so it can stretch easily. I think this coin, this token is made out of brass, but don't hold me to it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I see some other coin ring creators make it out of a Chuck E. Cheese token too. As you see, it's starting to form. It's not gonna be a pretty big ring. Still fit over my finger. It's like a 9.5 there. but it's just something to make. You can wear, especially after I coated the Chuck E. Cheese ring, you know. And it has the saying where a kid can be a kid. There we go. There we go. Keep on turning. Keep on turning. Keep on turning. And now I can turn it around the opposite way. It's getting a little hard to stretch. And from that point on, you want to put a little more heat to it. So guys, I'm trying to do something different with the live streams. That's why I added some memes, some things I think is funny. Trying to add a little bit more flair to it, add a little more meat to it. Have certain topics to talk about. Just something to add, something different. Tell me what you think about it. I would love to have you come up, anyone come up for five minutes. We have a conversation about the community, topics in the news, anything. I like to laugh. I like to keep it light. We want to talk about social issues. We can talk about that too. And we can get down to the nitty gritty and talk about coin rings, precious metals, and more, you know? There we go. Now with this heat, oh yeah, things stretching. Things are stretching real good now. Nice and tight. Yes. And what I do now from this point on, I just turn upside down. There we go. There we go. And then we turn it one more notch, and then that's it. And we have where a kid can be a kid, coin ring, small little ring. And I will clean that up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit, get the fire scale off it. Get that fire scale off. I don't really need this right here. I don't even need the drill. I can just use, I just like doing the drill sometime. Just take the wool and just take some of the fire scale off. Of course, before I will refine it a little bit more, probably put it inside the hot water, soapy water, clean the cut edge, the lip of the coin, or the reeded edge. And voila, we have a Chuck E. Cheese coin ring where a kid can be a kid. Let's see what size it is. Right now, this is size like 11 1/4. Okay. Pretty big. You know, a little pretty big for a big kid like me, for a pinky ring. You know, or a ring. A little fat, my finger's a little fat, but let's see, can we get a close up of it a little bit, okay? Let's do that. All right, so we have here, this is the coin ring. Let me see, can I make it a little closer? There we go. All right, see? At the workbench, we have the Chuck E. Cheese. Get a little better picture. There you go. Chuck E. Cheese ring, where a kid can be a kid, is around there. It's kind of blurry, but if you can see that, where a kid can be a kid. Okay. And I would definitely clean it up a little bit more, but that's the gist. And as you see, with this same token, you can create a heart pendant as well, where a kid can be a kid. I can make this a keychain, okay? So it'll be a ring and keychain, where a kid can be a kid. All right, so that's what that is there. All right. So not bad, guys, not bad. We did it in a record time. The Chuck E. Cheese coin ring. Let me take a picture of it so I can put it on the community tab. Okay. Voila. Boom. I put the heart there like so. Chuck E. Cheese. Boom. Let me see, can I find another token? I have a couple tokens. I made another one some time ago. But let me see, can I find another Chuck E. Cheese token to put along with to show you how it looks. I'm sure I have another one. Chuck E. Cheese token. You probably can go to Chuck E. Cheese and pick one up too. I'm sure you can. But I also have tokens like bus tokens, which I think is pretty cool. I have some bus tokens as well. This right here is a bus token, a transit token. I can make that a ring as well, and I can code it. Pretty cool. I got some more tokens here. You know, this one came from Chuck E. Cheese too. You know, they had a couple left. I don't even know if I go there again, because I went there 2 years ago to grab these. 2 years ago to grab these tokens. I wonder if they have any more. But like I said, I grabbed a lot. All right, so guys, you're gonna go back upstairs. And I'll see you back on the live stream. 1 second. So there we go. All right, we had made the Chuck E. Cheese. My bad. Here we go. We made the Chuck E. Cheese coin ring, and I already made the pendant some time ago. It wasn't that bad. 30 minutes, probably less. What do you think? So, but that's basically what I'm trying to do. Do the live stream by adding some type of content different from me just going down to the workbench. Tonight, I will be playing another silent playlist of some Silver Talk shows. I would love to play it like now for 4 hours, but I have to be at work in about 30 minutes or so. So what these live streams are doing, these live streams are helping me to get watch hours, doing an hour a day of just making rings. I can really make rings for 2-3 hours a day. But then I have to go to work and work another 8 to 9 hours. So I try to like do something like this, an hour, and then I can do the silent stream for maybe another hour and a half to 2 hours. So what I want y'all to do, like last night, was just come in, leave a comment, stay for a while, And I will read the comments as well, and I may answer. I'll make sure I have my mic on or something like that, so I can talk to you as I work, because I will be working tonight, and I'm gonna do another solid stream, but I also do streams like this to kind of add some content. So just let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you for coming in, hitting the button, leaving a comment, letting me know that you're here. Okay, so I'm about to end this stream. Please, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like me to make any ring from any coin, email me at jtcoinrings@gmail.com. After this video, if you watch it to the end, let me know which coin you would like to see me make a ring next. And I may do a giveaway, because it's time for a giveaway. I haven't done a channel giveaway in a while. I'm thinking about supporting another creator and giving away their product instead of giving away mine. You know, I want to make sure that I do that to help support and also give my audience, for those who rock with me, something different, something to put in your stack. So I may do something like a piece of silver, a silver pour, maybe another piece of jewelry from another creator. And look out for some interviews that's coming up as well. We have Doug Harding. My man says, I'll play your playlist when I crash tonight. Appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate that. That helps out a lot. Every little bit helps out a lot. Okay, so if you can play the playlist, I'll definitely appreciate it. All right, so before we go, remember, we had the buy of the week still this week. We have this one right here. We have the half dollar 90% silver heart pendant. It will be in the description below. It's going for $25, shipped anywhere in the United States. It's already made. You get a silver necklace that's, I think, sterling silver plated, and I'll send that out to you as well. So you get a free chain along with the heart pendant. Get it for a loved one, your lucky lady, if she's a coin lover too. Okay, it's definitely a great buy. And Adam asked me, let me see, remove this real quick. One of the comments that just came in, Adam says, have you done a gold coin ring? I have. I don't do many of them because a lot of my customers have not come to me for them. But I did like a 1/4 ounce coin ring some time ago. I would love to work in gold more. It's the same process. You know, it's just a softer metal. I would love to make a half ounce gold coin ring, or even a whole ounce. A half ounce makes a pretty good ring. It's a medium sized band, depending on your ring size. Now, the 1 ounce gold ring, you know, we're looking at about $2,000, over $2,000, because of the price of gold. It makes a nice coin ring, not too beefy. It reminds me more of a half dollar look, right? But it can be a little bit more thicker depending on the holes you put, you know. But yes, to answer your question, I have. But I'm looking to do more. But that's one of the rings I can't demo, because I don't want the ring to sit, and I don't want to do too much shaping of the ring. I don't want to lose detail. But I would do one, but I will want someone to buy it. I don't want to sit on a $600 to $2,000 coin, and I may not get a sale. We have Adam Jam states that, he says, is that the smallest 1/10 toe ring? I haven't done a toe ring yet, but Brown Sugar has been asking me to do a toe ring for a minute. But no, the 1/10 toe ring, you can make that out of a dime. You can make that out of a nickel, a quarter size, coin. But I haven't got to the toe rings yet. The only reason why I haven't is because the thickness of the coin. I don't want that to irritate the toe. Most coin rings are thinner, so I would have to really clean the inside of that ring to make sure it's a thin metal so it fits comfortably on that toe. But then how do you size your toe? So there's a lot of things I got to pick up. So if anyone has any information about it, help me to understand how I can make a toe ring. I'm gonna watch some videos because I owe that to Brown Sugar. She's been asking me to make the Johnson toe rings. You know what I'm saying? So it would go fine. Like, my last name is Toe. So what do you think? It'd be perfect for me to make a toe ring. Like, it would have been perfect for me to be a podiatrist. That was my dream job that I missed the opportunity. I should have been a podiatrist. You would have went to a podiatrist named Johnson Toe. Why? Because my last name Toe. I know all about feet. But unfortunately, my feet are ugly. So Adam Jam says, ain't Freaky Friday yet. Nope, it's not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I'm gonna find let me see which one. Sensational. That's my one of my favorite sounds on here. Sensational. It's sensational. I need to make me a toe ring. I gotta figure it out. How can I do it? It's two things that Brown Sugar asked me to make. And I gotta get on it. So I have some homework to do. Do anyone else have anything else to say? Anything else to share? Anything happening on your channel? A video that I need to go watch? Let a brother know. Let me know. Let me see what this sound is. Time is money, friend. And let me tell you another sound that I got. Definitely that one. And let me see this one. I have some more sounds. When the show is over. I love this stream deck. I have to find a way to do it, to add it into my show. So I'm hoping that y'all hear it. Let me know if you hear the sounds. Please put a one. I've been adding the whole entire show. Put a one in the chat if you've been hearing these sounds, because I thought it was pretty cool to add them in. Let me know. These cool sounds. I need to know. Put a one in the chat if you can hear the sounds, because if I've not, that means all the sounds that I stopped and paused and try to play only been in my ear. It's almost like somebody was talking to me. Only I can hear it. I don't see nobody respond. Did y'all leave out yet? Let me see. Yeah, everybody gone. Got 4 people in here. Oh, got 1. Okay, good. All right. We got Doug Harding. Doug Harding says, LOL, toe, and jam. Right. Good joke, Doug. Good joke. So Doug can hear me. Number 1, good job. Good. I had to figure it out because usually I have it playing on my speaker right here, but it was something, it wasn't transferring. So I had to transfer it from the mic I have here, headphones, and everything comes through that sound. So I'm glad that it's coming straight to you. I'm glad it's coming straight to you. So, Doug, do you do any content on your page? Because if you do, then I've been a bad subscriber because I haven't seen anything. But if you have any content or doing any content in the near future, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay. So let me see who else. We got 3 people inside the chat. All right. So I'm about to bounce. remember, the young lady stated that she wants a man to make $60 million a year. Definitely out my league. Definitely out my league. But you can find somebody for you. If you haven't found anyone yet, I mean, some people are married out there. I've been married, you know, sometimes, you know, but I can't look at this young lady and judge her for wanting that thing, that $60 million. But hey, to each his own. Everybody should find a way to be happy. What it says here. Doug states that on his channel, not much, only 4 shorts, working on setting up a spot to make more. Okay. Okay. Hey, man, take it easy, man. Look, I got over 800 videos on this channel. Take your time. Just have fun with it. Adam Jam says, take care. I'm more like $60. Right. Right. There's no way. There's no way. No way. Let me get my giggles. Let me find my giggles. I found the sound, the giggles. I understand. More like $60, man. I promise you. Look, with my salary, you only can get what you get. You know what I'm saying? You may get a night out on the town a couple times out the month, maybe 1 time, 1 or 2 times out the month. We may get a family trip here and there, you know. We may get a chance to, you know, see some things, but that's it. Look, it's going to be a simple life, And some people don't have it. They had 60 million. So to best with her, you know what I'm saying? You got to definitely respect somebody who want what they want. You know? All right, guys. So I'm about to leave on now. I appreciate you. I love you. And I thank you so much for joining me. We want to end out with the JTCoinRings experience by putting my commercial out. And I'm going to get ready for work. Take care. Love you guys. And I'm going to do this stream tonight. Check in. Take care.
Take pride in your stack and wear it. Johnson Toe is an American craftsman who could take your favorite coin design and create art that you'd be very proud to wear and something very special to share. JTCoinRings, handcrafts, handmade jewelry, especially for you.